Any shadow kids want to mess with me? I'm in the light. Alright, I'm gonna leave the light. Please don't mess with me. Yep, that was a person running to the left. Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna hunt you down. Go hunt you down. Come back here. Come back here. Fight me. Because I don't want to have to deal with you in the future. I frankly don't know if dealing with it now will, like, make it not be an issue. It's not even in here. It's just, is it just a thing that it won't even interact with me? It's just to make me nervous, just to make me jump in the game? That's cruel. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that's it, and that I'm safe, and that I don't need to beat them. Grabbing my key again. We're heading on up. We're just gonna continue making progress. Thought I saw a shadow like leap out at me from here, you know. Alright. Pick up the key. Hurry back over. All these shadows just creeping, like in my peripheral vision. I don't even know how much of it is real anymore and how much is just my imagination. Oh. I guess I'll take this. He was like holding his light on it as I walked past. That's the only reason I really noticed. Because I was watching for shadow children. Wait, no, what else? What else is there? That bottle is not the only reason I came here. Unless it is, because I can actually hold it, I guess. Well, I mean, honestly, it has a round bottom. He did point his flashlight at it. It seems like it's the only thing here. And I think the last hole was round. Oh, or there's this room. Or there's also this room. And I just went, screw you! Hey! No fair, I was fighting you. There's one down. Again, if I could focus him and destroy him, I would like to do that. Another one! I see him coming from behind. Screw you. This is the beginning of Alan Wake, basically. Like, this is him as a kid, for those of you who didn't know. Spiritual predecessor. How many more are there? Or am I not, is it not a numbers thing? Like, am I actually not supposed to, are they infinitely spawning? That's what I'm asking. I need to move, I guess, this thing. This chair. That's a chair. That's what the thing is. Over here, so that I could jump and pull that, or switch. We'll say switch. This should be good. Cool. I don't want to fall down that hole. More of these things are gonna come for me. So I'll just have to keep an eye out. Keep on destroying them as they do. You're never gonna take me alive. What's wrong? Oh, I was like stuck for a minute. Okay. I see you. I see you creeping. See you too. Alright, hey, you know, if you don't want to live, that's fine by me. Okay. There are those two right there, but there was another one like above it, or above them. It went like behind the books. Is it gone now? I guess they can kind of like reappear wherever they want. Oh, I can't climb up that. Oh, well, there's a ladder. That's probably a better thing to climb up anyway, if we're being realistic. All right. Hey, I just came here for a statue. Like, I really had no intentions of being here for long. Where am I going? I mean, do I want to go like out here? I think so. I am afraid I'm gonna fall. Oh, this could break. Okay, it didn't, but the way that it seemed to be bending and like creaking didn't sound too hopeful. Oh, I died there, like doing that. Just jump, like falling to get onto the ladder. At least we're right here. Alright. We'll just like speed racer this part. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Jump. Grabbed it. Okay. And what's that out there? Like, I can't see any of that stuff. Oh, but that's where we came in, right? I think so. What's in that cage? Shadow children! Is the one to the left not gonna come? Because there was totally one over there. Alright. Whee! That's kind of trippy. Can I climb it? No. I mean, those are just the stairs out. But they're not. It's all a cruel game. Well, I guess I turn this. That would probably be the best thing to do. The other way? Okay, so, I mean, I was right that it was something, though. Alright, grab it again, keep turning it. Just gotta watch out for more of the shadows popping up. Yep. Okay, keep turning it. Oh, I'm closing it. Oh, no, open it. I started going the wrong way. Whoops. Thankfully, they only seem to come two at a time. Oh, never mind that. I was just about to say, only two at a time during this part. There's a third. Bloody heck, I keep, like, closing it instead. So I just gotta remember, it's counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. And done. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, you want to climb after me, huh, punks? That's what I thought. The answer was no. Glad they put that in. Cool. I'm gonna break this because I'm anger. Such anger. All right. I guess in the next room. Open. Nope. Hey, hey! I like you. mean, now I'm at a bit of a loss, but I got the statue. Do you want me to close it again? It's very quiet now. I mean, I don't know, like, this light keeps flickering. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you for the cue. Oh. Oh, that's where we are. Cool, I know where we are now. I was wondering how we were gonna get back to this area. No shadow children charging me yet. I accidentally threw this. There we go. It's hard to see myself, you know? Surprise, the game's dark, everybody. And bring this into this room. Deposit the final statuette. And lights to be safe. And in we go. Well, that seems promising. Yup. Anything down here? Well, dude's heart started racing. I don't really know why, though. I'm just gonna start sprinting then. Ah! You're not pretty, are you? Well, I want to go back and see you. It's me. Where did you go, Asian wizard lady? I always assumed she was pretty, but looking at her face there, she wasn't, was she? Huh. I always thought it was weird that she was like the anomaly in it all, or of it all. Promising. I'm just trying to go to the right as quickly as I can. Controller's vibrating. It is angry at this part. I can hardly control my light at this point. It's weird. Do I want to climb up here? Where am I? I can hardly even see where I am. No. I'm trying to climb. Am I not supposed to do that? Climb here? What am I doing? Are one of these the lady? Need to shine on her? I don't know what I'm doing. Suddenly the controls are like not working in the sense that, like, again, I was trying to jump and grab onto something to climb up and everything, and that wasn't working, and can't control my light the same way. Well, I got that at least. Like, was this area again just for that collectible? Look, I'm out here. Not a thing. Oh, I reached the end. How can I go into this room? I'm pretty sure I need to be able to jump to get that handle and, like, use a box or something. Could I pull this box that was down here? No? Nor any of those from the looks of it. Yeah, this one's open. Okay. Some door opened. Did I really just need to like step in here and then leave it again for you to make progress with that? Yeah, and then you open this door, really? Okay. Ah, what? What is it? Oh no! She found me! She caught me! Look at her, she's right there in the back. Holding me rather, with her magic. Your face is normal again. Is it a mask? It's a mask, isn't it? Like porcelain, like her porcelain dolls. Like all the Shadow Children had the masks too. I'm a gnome? Or is he mourning for me? I feel like this is Runaway Kid. Okay, let's go through here. Platforming with the perspective is hard. Oh, is that not even a thing that I can do? I was trying to jump across. Let's just jump down then. Oh! Oh. Okay. Look, we're at the eating part. Yay, eating part here. I mean, I can't jump worth crap anymore. Like that's where the spotlight is, but I can't do anything there. Okay, let's go in here now. I'm a little dude. I am just a little dude stuck in a big world. Are they all just sleeping? That looks gross. He's down, here we go. To the left? Is that a hole? Yes. I'm not the one that gets eaten by Six when I offer her a sausage, am I? Because, I mean, obviously I'm not doing anything by this point. This is all cutscene stuff. Look, I just found that sausage right there. Am I gonna pick it up? What the heck? I don't know what all this means. Achievement unlocked. We'll meet again. Real quick, let's try to shift tab and... Oh, Secrets of Ma, yeah. I guess I'll shift tab afterward because I don't want to like disturb the credits. But we reached credits, which to me means that yeah, we've completed the Secrets of Ma DLC expansion pack. So this actually, I mean, all of the DLC combined, it pretty much made for another Little Nightmares game. Much how like when I played Outlast and then Outlast, Whistleblower. Whistleblower was like its own game, you know? It didn't seem just like downloadable content. It was like a sequel, pretty much. This, to me, honestly, it seems like a sequel to Little Nightmares. Again, I've been recording now for 3 hours and like 2 minutes. And a lot of that would have to do with, you know, me being stuck on puzzles and everything. But still, it was a respectable length, I think, for the DLC. I mean, it was just another $10, so like half of what I paid for the original game. What is this? Wait, the credits were part of TV. What? What did that mean? I have no idea what that meant.
Well then.
Okay, but yeah. What I'm saying is, if you liked Little Nightmares, I do think the DLC is worth it. I think it was just as good as the... I mean, honestly, I think I might have liked the DLC more than I liked the original game. Because I really actually liked the puzzles involving the gnomes, involving the little dudes. I thought that was really cool how it's like, oh, there's actually a reason for you to go up to them, to hug them, to follow them. You know, if you see them, it's like, oh, I'm making progress. This is where I should be. I need to, like, do stuff with them. It was cool to be able to be like... Instead of just thinking, oh no, that's just out of reach, you know, you either need to push something so, you know, you have a little extra height, or you need to find one of them and throw them at it. Like, I thought that that was cool. But then on top of that, I think that it did add to the story because the gnomes are suddenly, they're helping you out, you know? They're actually, like, an active part of the story. Like, I thought that they were helping me already during the original Little Nightmares game. But really only in the sense of, like, at one point, it seemed like... At one point that I recall, it seemed like they were kind of distracting the monster. And at other times, they would just kind of scatter and sort of lead me to where I was supposed to go. But not as directly, I feel, as in this game. So they just played a much more active part of the game. And one, I like them. I think that they're cool. You know, I think their designs are fun. They're cute, frankly. But two, yeah, I just thought it added another neat little twist to the gameplay element of it. So I appreciated that. I think that the scariest monster that I encountered, and of course this is scariest for me, you can have your own opinion, I think scariest was that water monster. And I think part of that is just for me, like, again, I'm uncomfortable. It's not like a phobia thing, I wouldn't think, but I'm uncomfortable by, like, deep water and what could be lurking within. I think it's like thalassophobia, but again, I don't think I have the phobia, it just, like, makes me uncomfortable. So I think that was the most unnerving of the bad guys for me. The Shadow Children, they were totally fine. The lady, I am interested to see more about her. I mean, I don't think that I'll see more, but like, maybe I'm referring to reasoning through it in my mind. But before I touch on that, I think the most frustrating part of this game, honestly, was still Long Arms. With the water one close behind him. But Long Arms, again, was frustrating because... Like, after beating Little Nightmares, I thought he was inconsistent when I played the original game. But then everyone in the comments, well, obviously not everyone, but you know what I mean. People in the comments were telling me, oh, you had his gimmick wrong. It wasn't that he was necessarily being inconsistent, it's just that you were walking on, like, the wrong type of floor. So if you walk on the floorboards, he hears it. If you walk on the carpet, you're good. But then in this, he would just hear me, like, sometimes even when I swear I was walking on carpet. Or I would be walking on a surface and he would hear me, and then I would stop moving. Which my original theory was that, yeah, it was about movement, where he would hear you moving. And yeah, and when I'd stop moving, sometimes he would let go, like, and just back off. Other times, no, he would find me anyway. And sometimes, some of those times I think that he did bump into me, but not every time I feel. Sometimes I feel like he just knew anyway. And so it was frustrating because one, that part was really dark, and, you know, while that's a big part of the game, sometimes it annoys me for sure, when I'm not sure what to do, or when I'm not sure where to go, or, you know, there are obstacles that I need to be able to see in order to properly navigate, you know, like, around or whatever. So that part, yeah, it was quite frustrating to deal with, the janitor. Yeah, so I still think his design as a monster is really cool. It's very unique and everything. It was just a frustrating part of the game for me. There were a couple puzzles, too, that I got stuck on for quite a bit. One of them was definitely all my fault, where I just needed to push the cart, jump on it, and then jump onto a box to go through the hole. Instead, I was trying to find out, like, how to get around to the other side to free a little dude who may or may not have even been there, and I could not find another way around. I kept going into that room where you push a button and the big eye opens up and it shows pictures and then you eventually see 6, you know? But there was nothing in that room. So I just spent a lot of time looking at things that, you know, there was nothing there to see. But it's just because I hadn't thought of that super simple, super easy thing. So little things like that. Or like in the water, I didn't realize that you could push that or pull that crate with you because I tried, or the chest more like kind of the suitcase looking thing. Because I tried to do that. And it didn't work. I just climbed on top of it instead, so I gave up for the time being. I don't remember if there were actually other puzzles where I, like, had to jump cut to. But overall, I feel like this wasn't really any more difficult than the original game, but I also don't feel like it was like significantly easier or anything. I don't think it was easier. So I do think that it was a good addition to the game, being that it's DLC and everything. But even if it was just like a standalone thing, I think it'd be pretty good. I mean, if they were going to have it be the same price as the original Little Nightmares, you know, I would expect like a longer game, or maybe some more elements involved, or at least a clearly different story. I don't know, because it still revolved around the same setting and the same characters and everything like that. Obviously, we had Runaway Kid instead of 6, but yeah. Yeah, okay, so to touch back on this now. Yeah, the lady, I hadn't realized that before. I thought she was this beautiful woman, which I thought was weird considering everyone that was around her. And I also never really understood the whole thing about the mirror. Like, I didn't know, I noticed that all the mirrors were shattered, and all of that. But I didn't realize why. But I think what it is that she is hideous, just like everyone else, but she wears a mask, you know, to hide it. Much like, again, the porcelain dolls, the shadow children, as I was calling them, or whatever. I think that she's kind of obsessed with beauty, and I mean, I don't know how much deeper to go, but you know, I guess she's surrounded by all of those other hideous creatures, and she wants to think that she's better or above them. She's slimmer, but her face is still not quite what she wants, I suppose. But I don't know any deeper really about the story. Like, so, Asian wizard lady, you know, she used her magic on me at the end when she caught me. And the next thing I knew, I was playing as a gnome, one of the little dudes. Now, I have to assume, might not be, but I have to assume that that gnome was Runaway Kid. And I have to assume that I'm the one who gets eaten by 6 when I offer her the sausage. I mean, the achievement said, we'll meet again. And actually, really quick, let's see what that actually was. We'll meet again. The final chapter is written. Alright, yeah. And since it's a parallel story and all, yeah, like 6 is gonna show up there and eat us, and it'll be great. So apparently, yeah, she has the power to turn us into a gnome. Like, what does that mean for the rest of the gnomes? Were they all children who were just, like... What does that mean, though? Are all of the children being shipped to her so she can absorb their essence? Is it a thing where, like, she's trying to preserve her youth or beauty or whatever? But then, what about the ones who just, it seems like they're eating kids, right? I mean, like, where else are they getting the meat and stuff? It totally seemed like the chef was gonna cook us whenever he picked us up and stuff like that. And, you know, why we were being all bundled up and shipped away. Like, again, that could be shipped to Asian Wizard Lady. But I don't know. And, you know, a good name for her would probably be, like, the Matriarch. Yeah, just throwing that out there. But I don't really know what that means. I assume at this point that all of the gnomes, all the little dudes we see, were at one point just normal children who were then, yeah, like, soul-sucked or whatever by Wizard Lady. But I just don't know why or how or what that really means for the children at that point. Like, how much of their consciousness is left... Well, is left, period. You know, how in control are they? How much do they remember about their past lives? Is it this, like, can they still speak? Because no one has spoken in this game. We've had, like, little cries, or, you know, sounds, grunts, whatever. But no one has ever tried speaking. And so I don't know if there's a difference between, like, the children and the gnomes in that regard. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, as far as the story goes, I think that's what little I've been able to learn, like, on top of Little Nightmares, like what the original game already provided, is just more lore about the gnomes themselves. But even that is kind of just speculation, and it doesn't offer me too much. It's just, oh, these were once children. Okay. Like, I don't know why they all desperately were, you know, throwing coal into that machine to get the things to rise so that I could get up. I mean, were they really just trying to help me? Did they know that I needed to get up there? Was that leading toward an escape? Or were they trying to lead me to the lady so that I would be like them? Like, I don't know. It seems like they wanted to help me, but maybe, I mean, maybe in their eyes they were helping me, even if they were trying to get me to the lady to become like them. But I have no idea. So, things like that, yeah, I'm still very much at a loss. But again, you know, just the same as the original Little Nightmares, you know, artistically, story-wise, as far as like the story they portrayed, you know, the setting, the background, and everything like that. It was good. It was good. Like I said, I think this was just as good, if not a little bit better, than the original Little Nightmares game. And with that, I don't think I have really anything else to talk about. I think I'd just be repeating myself at this point. So, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. Whether you liked it, whether you disliked it, what you thought about this or that, etc., so on and so forth. There's no more DLC, so no more Little Nightmares. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this. And whatever I play next, I hope that you guys will be there to enjoy it with me. So, yes, alright. With that, we're calling it here. Cue outro, go!